Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. What time is it? It's Clobberin Time. Clobberin Time number 3 by Steve Skroce with colors by Brian Valenza. That is what we are looking at today. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit the like button. Let's get right into it. This is one of the most exciting miniseries of the year, I feel. I hadn't heard much about it before it came out, which I love because I didn't have to wait for it very long. Steve Skroce is an amazing artist. He did Youngblood with Alan Moore. He did Gambit, I believe, Wolverine, Debt of Honor, or something like that. Anyway, he's just a terrific artist. He's a storyboard artist. He dips in and out of comic books, definitely in the Jeff Darrow hyper detailed wheelhouse. Has worked on movies like The Matrix. So if you're a fan of his, which you probably are if you're watching this, I don't need to sell you on him. And if you're not, then you will be soon. So story and art by Steve Skroce, color artist Brian Valenza. I love that letterer VC's Joe Sabino. So Skroce is writing, penciling, and inking, and I love when it's mostly a singular vision, right? So this is a 5-issue miniseries. We're on issue 3. It's coming to an end. It's been so much fun, like in the flavor of what do you call it? Marvel 2-in-1. It's like a team up book starring the Thing. Um, on one hand, I wish it was called Marvel 2-in-1, but on the other hand, Clobberin Time is such a great name, and that's such a terrific logo, too. Odd pairing, Doctor Strange, right? Last issue was Wolverine. Who was the first issue? Oh, the Hulk, of course. So it has been a fun thrill ride for sure. This is not Uatu. We have, how like What If is always narrated by Uatu, the Watcher. This one is, what's his name? Tuvatu, the banished unwatcher. So I kind of love that. But it's just fun. We open with the Thing, and I guess Alicia here. I am so out of touch with current Marvel continuity. Like, so Thing and Alicia are back together, or I don't know. Like, don't even tell me. I don't even really care. I'm not gonna start reading Fantastic Four or anything like that. I just like with sadly with like current Marvel and DC, I'm usually always picking up if it's like a character I absolutely adore and want to see like a new take on, or if it's a creator that I just really like, or it's like a huge buzz book. But other than that, I'm pretty much lost in the shuffle. Um, if you watch my channel, I focus a lot on old comics for my collection and stuff. But there are a lot of great comics currently out there. They're usually indies and self-published. Marvel and DC, I feel, have lost their way a little bit. But keep doing great series like this. Series like this. I feel like this falls under the vein of what I'm calling like the nostalgia series, and I don't think I made that up. But like Chris Claremont doing Gambit, and Extreme X-Men, and the new Storm series by Ann Nocenti, and I think there have been others. But what a great shot of the Thing here. Like, this is just very cinematic and very big, beautiful art. I almost wish it was treasury size, but I want everything treasury size. I always want bigger, better art, so you know what I mean. Um, and by better, I mean only because it's bigger. Just, because I love the big art, especially when it's hyper detailed. That's why I love like the artist editions and things like that. So I don't know. I mean, the story is like whatever sort of throwaway, but I mean, it's just whatever excuse to get the Thing teaming up with obviously characters that Steve Skroce wanted to draw. I mean, thank you for this. Like, what a great Stephen Strange, right? I mean, that is so cool. Um, I think that this series is for fun, and I mean, even the title "Clobberin Time." It's like I think that just sets the tone. You're just gonna have a good time. There's little funny things. It's so weird, as a older comics fan, an older person in general in society. It's just funny to see how things have changed, and like just little ticks of writing that just kind of crack me up sometimes, because he is like making fun of his ugly children or whatever. And they're like, "Are you mocking our stature? We're like 40 and 50 years old." And then they're like, Stephen Strange is like, works for me. And Thing is like, me too. I don't know. I just kind of loved it. Also love this touch of the Venom tattoo on this. I think this is the time traveling villain with the weird nose. Like, whatever. I don't know. You know, like I said, this is just like page after page, fun, 1 minute to the next, and then you get these gorgeous, like brilliant, epic 2 page spreads. And I also love when an artist does a 2 page spread like that utilizes just the top of the page and then we get continued storytelling. I think it's a great way to maximize it. And it just looks so big and epic, doesn't it? I mean, come on. I have to give props to the coloring. I think this is good. This is what I want from Thing Marvel 2-in-1 team up. Like bright, fun, beautiful superhero colors that aren't muddy, that don't hide the art, that don't get lost in the art. That's one of my big beefs with current comics and printing and stuff. I think it's too freaking dark. And I think that this is done very well. So, congratulations, Brian Valenza. Getting major Phil Jimenez vibes from this. I don't know what's going on with this Moon Knight campaign that they're doing now, but oddly, this is like Moon Knight's first big event, I think, so could be interesting. Probably not. I hate to be a naysayer, but I don't know. There's not enough in these ads to really make me want to get in there and check it out. Not to say that I don't like Moon Knight, because I do, but I don't know what they're doing there. Just like this, that does nothing for me. What is that? Like, no, no, thank you. But this I will take. I mean, come on, like epic panels like that. That is like insane. I almost feel sorry for the colorist in a way. Could you imagine having to like navigate this and just be like, I take a deep breath, a Xanax. I don't know. Anyway, just fun. And then I love this. You know what I mean? It's like he's giving so much detail for page, and just like I like the fact that this has no background and it's like a great use of negative space to kind of break it up and give your eye a break. This is kind of fun too. The visual gags in this are just nonstop as well. I mean, you can definitely tell that he has story writing chops. Or not story writing, but storytelling, you know, being a storyboard artist and whatnot. Oh wait, this can't be Alicia. Oh no, okay, she is reading Bradle. I was like, oh my god, she's in bed reading that. I'm like, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know how prepared I was for the things bare bud, but I'm kind of okay with it. But of course, you know, I want him to turn around. I'm so curious to see the private parts of so many superheroes. And I don't feel like a pervert at all saying that because I know everyone's oddly curious. You have to be. I mean, come on, turn around. Anyway, so that was that. Oh, do we have Thor by Walt Simonson? That's oh yes, oh my gosh, covered by Walt Simonson. Yes. What if Loki wielded Mjolnir? Oh my gosh, that is so gross. I hate Greg Land's traced art. Like, oh my gosh, like the gig is up. Get over it. Jerry Conway, Jodie Hauser, Ramon Box, and what if Gwen Stacy had lived but Steiner died? Well, that's kind of interesting, actually. Would she have been? Oh, she would have become Spider Gwen then. Oh, okay. I don't know how I feel about Spider Gwen. I don't know. I don't know. Damn cool costume, they're right. Next Thing and Doctor Doom. How crazy is that? I hope we get a good epic climax. Who would I would love to see him do like 12 issues. I want Thor. Who else? Anyway, such a great series. 3 issues in. If you've missed the boat, you might want to wait for the trade. It'll make an awesome trade. Otherwise, it's totally worth checking out and picking up. So, Clobberin Time by Steve Skroce. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button. I'll bring you more later.